Asato ma satgamaya, tamaso ma jyotirgamaya, mrityurma amritam gamaya. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Jai Guru. May the Divine Mother, the Mother of the Universe, Mahavtar Babaji, Krishna, the gods and goddesses of all religion, and the gurus of all time, the rishis, may Rishika Bach speak through me at this point and reflect so that you and I can understand and take up this beautiful journey. So, we are continuing with the Brahman, the awareness. And this awareness is what you and I are all the time operating with, but we are very ignorant about it. There is a beautiful definition of Ishvara in Taittiriya Upanishad. Recollect, most of you are seasoned Brahman today and Advaita Brahma, carrying on with the Advaita Vedanta, that Satyam, Jnanam, Anantam, Brahman. Brahman is Ishvara, God. Satyam, Jnanam and Anantam. These are three definitions of God. You will never find a definition of God anywhere in any other religion. It's just He is huge, He is super confident, and He is creator of the universe, and that kind of a description we read. In Taittiriya Upanishad gives you the description. And this Brahman, Ishvara, God, you and I keep saying God is everywhere. Then God is everywhere. Then if it is so everywhere, why can't I experience it? Why, if it is everywhere, I should be able to see it right now, here, at this moment. This is the ultimate reality. So what is happening is this ultimate reality is another name of the Brahman, is consciousness in English, is awareness in English. Now, look at it. Chit, Sambit, these are different names of Brahman. Brahman is Ishvara. And where is it? Everywhere. So everywhere meaning also so between you and me. And it is not different from you and I. Then if it is so, then why are we suffering? If God really exists, why are we suffering? We shouldn't be suffering. The Swami Vivekananda says in his lifetime that I went down to America and to the European thing to carry two things. Very simple. One is to carry my Guru's message to the Western world, from east to west, and give them this message of rich heritage of ancient India's Vedanta. Ultimate Vedanta is Veda Anta. The Anta is end, normally speaking, and Veda is the knowledge. But the true meaning of Veda Anta is the cutting edge. Anta meaning cutting edge of the knowledge. Vedanta is in generally at the end of the Upanishads. 108 Upanishads, you recollect? About 10 Upanishads have been taken in detailed study. Shankaracharya did that, and from where we come to understand. Now in this, what we're talking about, if it is everywhere, what is everywhere? You can see me and hear me right now. How? Now those of you who have been with us, you know that it is because, not with our eyes, not with our ears, not with the five senses, because those five senses do not work unless you are conscious, unless you are aware. Now, consciousness and awareness are not separate, and at the same time, there is a slight discrimination. Remember the beautiful talk and the chart that we talk about. Consciousness is like the sun falling onto our mind. Mind is like moon. sunlight falling on the moon. That is called awareness. The mind lighting up with the consciousness is the awareness. It is powered by consciousness. They are not separate. It is like a light falling on my face or on you. Light is not separate, it is lighting you up. But you come into the visibility because of that. Powered to the mind is from the consciousness. Now, when the mind gets powered, it is awareness with which we power the brain. The mind powers the brain. Brain powers the five senses. And five senses go out to the world and bring it to us. We see the world. So we think that if I am the awareness, if it is everywhere, if it is in everyone, it should be here right now. I should be able to realize it. It should be right now here. It is here. But what are we doing? We are forgetting to use it consciously. Unconsciously we are using it without realizing. What is that? Seeing, hearing, tasting, smelling, eating, sleeping, learning, playing, having fun. Whatever we are doing, it is because of your awareness, which is because of the consciousness. Supposing I am unconscious, I cannot see you. If you are unconscious, you cannot see me. We are down. If I'm in coma, lying in the hospital, remember the famous example, I cannot see the world. So, it should be now, right now, here, it is. And yet, if you realize this awareness, then you are that same Shiva nature, Buddha nature. Buddha means the one who knows. Shiva, Mano, Buddhi, Chitta, Ahankar, Shankaracharya's famous sloka. Mind, intellect, ego, memory, na aham. And we generally, you and I say what? This is me. Meaning this body, this mind, this name, the form and the function. And Shankaracharya goes on to say, Chidananda Rupoham, Shivoham, Shivoham. I'm going to read out today a little bit of this. So before that, from the Ashtavakra, the ultimate Vedanta book, Paramahansa Ramakrishna told Vivekananda to read it. He never gave it to anybody else. He just gave it to Vivekananda to read it. We're going to start off now Ashtavakra Gita on the Sundays. Little bit of glimpse of it will be there today. So, the ultimate reality is what? The awareness powered in the mind. The moon is now lighting up the earth. So at night, dark night, but the full moon night. So I can see the earth and things. I can do a little bit of limited chores. That moon lighting up the light of the earth is the sun's light. So the moon is like the mind. The mind is powering up the brain, and the senses is nothing else but the consciousness. So if the consciousness is zero, I am dead. If little bit, I am in coma. You understood this part of it. Now, a very famous story. You hear it, apply it so well. Paramahansa Ramakrishna, Vivekananda's Gurudev story. We all have this with us. This consciousness, awareness. And yet, we are using it, but unconsciously. If we can align, fully aware and utilize it, you can do anything. So why did Vivekananda go down to America? To give them this ancient rishis message to the Western world, so that they start to utilize it and remove their suffering and travel across and become great human excellence awaken that human excellence from within. Otherwise, what are we? We're okay type, racing for more and more money, property, body, sensual pleasures, and eating, tasting, smelling, fun, and yet we're suffering. Little fun, lots of suffering. Little suffering, lots of fun, mixture of all this. But Vivekananda took it to the West. Second reason why Vivekananda went to the West, from America, England, he sent back the message to India, to the Indians. Uttishtata Jagrata, arise and awake. Indians, enough is enough. Stop sleeping. Wake up. You are the giant. You are that awareness consciousness. We are going to read out a little bit about this awareness, and the ultimate reality is being aware. Everything in this is the awareness. So why can't we uncover it? If it is, this is the one which can give me Buddha nature, Shiva nature, and conscious. Why can't we uncover it? This is our journey. Discover it right now, today, and make it our own. Get the benefits straight away. Why do I have to chant mantra for 50 years and do meditation? It doesn't mean that you don't have to do meditation. But we think what? Continue to meditation 2 hours a day, 18 hours a day, run up to the mountain Himalaya. No, I'll read out the Ashtavakra Gita as going ahead and said, no, Advaita Vedanta, the ultimate Advaita, is one alone. Advaita. Vedanta is the cutting edge of the knowledge. Veda, Anta. Anta is cutting edge, not just end. It's saying it is always available, always there with us, and it is not really covered, that we have to open it, to uncover it, to discover it. It is there with us. What do we have to do? Become aware of our awareness. The only covering is the covering of our ignorance, called ajnana. And it's because of Maya. Maya, Prakriti, Purusha. Remember Advaita Vedanta and Sankhya Yoga. In Sankhya, they say there is Prakriti, the mother, divine mother, and Shiva, who is the Purusha. Recollect our earlier learning, Kashmiri Shaivism is talking largely on the Mahanata of Shiva, in which the Shiva is lying helplessly under who? Maya, the Prakriti. Mother Kali, you see the picture, Mother Kali? So, because we do not know, we are not aware that I'm seeing you, listening to you, tasting, touching, feeling, because of my awareness, because of my consciousness. Because we don't know, we are not aware, we make the mistake. And that ignorance is called ajnana, and the mistake is called adhyasa. These are just a little bit of Sanskrit word. So, understanding now, that washerman is to go take the clothes from the villages, go down to the river, wet it, wash it, scrub it with a little stone every day. And he used to leave the stone there and come away home. One day he thought, somehow I like this stone a lot. Let me go, my vegetable vendor guy is more wise. Let me talk to my wise friend and ask him, what is this stone? Doing a good job, scrubbing. What was he using it for? Just scrubbing the clothes and cleaning the clothes. Just like you and I are using it for sensing, hearing, eating, tasting, smelling, looking, like that. Now, he goes to the vegetable guy. He says, it's quite nice. I'll give you 1 bag of brinjal. Somehow the washerman did not give it. And I'm just, you know about the story. He goes to his cloth merchant. He goes to his gold merchant. He goes to the diamond merchant. Diamond merchant says, you got the biggest diamond I have ever seen. And he got crores of rupees, millions of rupees. All the washerman's suffering vanished. All the sufferings of yours and mine will vanish only if we become aware. And remember the last Sunday session, we covered it just for reminding you little bit. This is the very famous book, Ashtavakra Gita. It is the ultimate considered Ashtavakra. And all along, all through the book, he continues to say one tone. You are Brahman. You are awareness. Tat Tvam Asi. Prajnana Brahman. That Brahman, Ishvara, is Prajnana, your consciousness, your Chaitana. All throughout. I'm going to read out this, but before that, you see this book. What is this book? You see what? Look carefully. Remember our Sunday session about the flower? I will do it again on Sunday. About the flower. What did you see? Yellow, orange color. Right? And you saw a shape. What are you seeing now? A shape and a blue in color. More or less. Right? So what are you saying? Blue color and a shape. This is what you're seeing. Now, if you and I think, no, I'm seeing a book which is an object. We objectify everything without realizing that only I'm seeing the color and the shape through my awareness, through my eyes and things like that. We do not realize that. We objectify it. We think, no. Color and the shape is okay, very nice, it is true. But there is also an object. Show it to me. Which is the object? You say you're holding it. What am I holding? I'm holding a shape, which is a form, and a color. If I hide the color and the shape with my shawl, you say you are hiding the book. Which is the book? Which is that flower? Well, a yellow color and a round shape. Same thing is over here. And this is the power of the Ashtavakra Gita is going ahead. This will be very argumentative in your mind for a while. They say, come on, let's face the fact. It is an object. This is the body. Why do we think so? Because we think you and I are nothing else but a name, form, function. Man, age. Woman, age. This is what we think. This is who we are. But we are not. This is what is the Advaita Vedanta saying. And when you realize that you are not, you get to connect to your mind, your intellect, your ego, and your memory. And now you can, with the consciousness, can do anything. How so? Consciousness as per Vedanta, as per Advaita Vedanta, as per all, has created this whole universe. You say that God has created the universe. That is theistic language. Theism is God is out there and we are here. We are small, fragile, God is powerful. That is theistic. Advaita Vedanta is saying that Tvam Asi, you are that consciousness. So now, that diamond is in you and me. So there is this traveler, I have shared with you this story, who has to cross the jungle. He is walking 4 or 5 hours in the afternoon, very tired, and he had thought he will cross it faster. He found he was very tired. He said, let me rest for a while. And he wanted to now rest where? He found a nice green pasture, all around forest, but there is a green little pasture. He said, let me rest there, but open land. Then he found a little tree. Right? Not little tree, a solitary, nice looking tree, beautiful looking tree. He felt very nice. Tree. The tree was feeling very nice. He went and laid down underneath, went off to sleep. And then, remember the story? When he woke up after an hour or two, he felt very nice and fresh. And he was thinking, now let me take the journey. And then he said, I wish I could get some of those famous food that I always get at home. And he was thinking of biryani and aloo puri and various. The moment he was thinking biryani and aloo puri, biryani in a platter started coming and aloo puri and hot, steaming. He said, what is happening? And then all kind of savory food that he was thinking, everything started coming. And naturally, hungry man, who's going to ask too many questions? He looked around, who suddenly he couldn't find it. As if from the thin air, suddenly it's materializing and coming. He ate, very happy, full, wondering all the time, where is it coming from? I'm very lucky today. And he said, I'm very lucky. I wish there was some cool, nice drink comes. Also, the drink comes in. He said, wow, he drinks. He said, before I start my journey, I wish somebody comes and massages my leg a little bit, very tired. And suddenly a young, pretty girl comes in. And she just smiles and says, Namaste, I've come to massage your feet. He was totally shocked. He said, where are you from? She doesn't say anything. She just smiled. He said, are you from this forest? She didn't say anything. She just put her head down and massaging the feet. He said, tell me, does this forest have a lot of wild animal? Wild animal, the moment he talked about it, it started coming. In that open glade, wild animal, zebra and giraffe and horses and deer. He said, my God, I hope there are no tigers also. Tiger also comes. He said, oh my God, tiger, I hope it doesn't eat me up. Tiger comes and eats him up. He didn't know that he was sitting under a wish tree. You and I don't know that you and I have a wish tree within us. Which is that wish tree? That is the diamond. It's the awareness. It's the consciousness. It's the Chaitana within us. And it can do anything. If it has created this universe, this galaxy, the desert, the mountain, the ocean, the whole earth, the moon, and all the planets and everything else, and you and your family, your partner, your own body, this consciousness. So let's read a little bit. I would like you to read out from this. We will start from chapter 15, verse 4. Okay, it's very powerful, very beautiful, and I have learned about this from the guidance of the very famous saintly monk Paramahansa Vivekananda, Paramahansa Ramakrishna's disciple Vivekananda, his disciple Sarvapriyananda. Swami Sarvapriyananda, he also talks about a lot on the Ashtavakra Gita, and I would like you to see this book called The Heart of Awareness. This is by Thomas Byron. An American, came to India and he went to his guru. His guru is not named Kairoli Baba. I will tell you the name. He was a worshipper of Hanumanji. Hanumanji, I'll tell you the story of Hanumanji, Lord Hanuman. Maybe on Sunday. You'll be surprised who was Lord Hanuman. We all know a little bit of it with Pavan Putra. I'll not deviate from this story. He is translated the entire Ashtavakra for the Western world. I'll read out from here. I'll also read out from there a little bit. Okay, for today's session. So, chapter 15, verse 4. Chapter 15, verse 4. Ashtavakra Gita. Nache deha, nate deha, bhukta karta safa pratam, chittu posi sada sakshi, nirapeksha mukham chara. Starting with nate deha, I am not this body. Na sam deha, na swam deha, I am not the body. Na te deha, not the body belongs to me. I am not the body, not the body belongs to me. And goes on to say, Bhoksha, the enjoyer of this world, the pleasures, I am not. Karta, I am not the doer of the work. We keep saying, no, I have done it. Ashtavakra said, na bhokta, na karta. Nabam bhavan. Chitruposi. So who am I? I am the consciousness, awareness. Sada Shakshi. Always there, everywhere present as a witness. And Nirapeksha. Sukham Chara. Just detach and be. Sukham Chara. Chara is move around in this world With happiness, you don't run up to the mountain Himalayas. And this is how Ashtavakra is explaining, and we will talk more in detail. Today is just a taste of it. Let me read out. This is Thomas Byron. Byron is Byrom, okay, not like Lord Byron, another English poet. He's saying in the verse 4, chapter 15, you are not your body. Beautiful poetic language. Your body is not you. You are not your body. Your body is not you. You are not the doer, not karta. You are not the enjoyer, na bhokta. Are you with me? You are pure awareness, chitruposi, the witness of this all the things. The whole thing comes to me through the senses, through the brain, to the mind, which is powered by that chitruposi, the awareness. And then he goes on to translate. You are without expectation. You are free. You don't have any desires. Who's that you? Awareness. Always there, always detached. This light is lighting us up. Light falls on dirty something on the road. It does not get dirty. It doesn't have any attachment. Falls on pitcher of wine, whiskey. It doesn't get drunk. Light falls on, sunlight falls on holy river Ganga. It doesn't become holy. It's always pure. And then he goes on to say the last para. Wherever you go, sukham chara. Go around and be happy. These are the two beautiful poems that we talked about. In which I want you to realize that diamond, the awareness is there in every one of us. All of us have read Aladdin's wonder lamp. You rub it, the genie will come and grant you whatever you want. Can you believe you have that Aladdin's wonder lamp? Name it wish tree, kalpavriksha, diamond, chaitana, awareness, your choice. It's all there. There is a beautiful statement that awareness I am that awareness. Also that awareness is limitless. So that beautiful understanding of the awareness more I will take you, but we'll finish it today with a little statement. When we get enlightened, it is not when we, like Buddha, like Paramahansa, like Vivekananda, you and I, if you pursue in this, Vedanta's promise, if you hold on to purity, truth, even in a joke from this moment onwards, don't tell a lie. And don't find fault with people. Once you do this, called ethical manifestation, you will have a paradigm shift. You will attain that oneness. Oneness. Now you and I think, I will become enlightened. I will become Brahmavid. I'll become Buddha. I'll become Paramahansa. A beautiful statement. It is said, it is not the person who gains freedom through enlightenment. It is not the person who gets freedom through enlightenment. It's not Robbin Ghosh person is getting freedom from enlightenment. It is you gain freedom from the person. The true me, true awareness, consciousness, which is me, not this body. Remember, Mano Buddhi Chitta Ahankar Naham. That true me gets freedom from this body, this name, this form. Body may die, body may go underground, body may be burnt, but I will always be there. And I will give you more than 8-9 examples how it is. Very simple ones. You have heard about it again and again. That Savikara Nirvikara. I will just tell you. Drashta Drishya. Drashta Drishya. They separate. That is Savikara Nirvikara. Changing. Body is always changing. Baby, childhood, youth. Nirvikara. consciousness, awareness is never changing. Chit, jada, consciousness, body. See, the consciousness is in your and my side. You say, my body is not aware of me. I am aware of my body. Hand doesn't say, hi, Robbin Ghosh. It is a Robbin Ghosh who says, this is my hand. Ekam anekam. Consciousness, chetana, awareness is only one. Anekam. This body has got hand, face, head, legs, so many parts, internal, outside. How can we be one? With that, let us have a beautiful preparation. Prepare your questions and answers for a Sunday session. Jai Guru.